Whoa, I quite enjoy the life you say I'm trapped in. I am. Hey guys, it's Kai. Welcome back to my channel.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you still reading?
No. Hey guys, it's Kai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the art of blowing up on YouTube. Not saying that I blew up in any shape or way, but I'm going to be telling you guys how to start and grow your own YouTube channels in 2021. But I have broken up this video into 3 different sections. The first one being starting your channel, second one being editing, third is tips. But we're going to go ahead and get started into the first section of this video. You can't be scared to actually start your YouTube channel. Whenever you are just thinking about it, or if like it's something that you really have been wondering, is this for me to do? You just have to dive right into it and not wait around for it to happen, but you truly just have to dive right into it and just make your channel. You always have to remember that your first video, your first post is not always gonna be the best, but you learn as you go. There's a quote that is actually on my vision board for this year that says this, like your first post won't be the best, but your second and third, like, you learn as you go on. So that is something to always remember. Another thing to remember whenever you are first starting out is to not compare your success to other people. Everyone's success comes in time. Yours will come in time. And also remember that you got this, and if you really do love it, then you will continue to pursue it. I personally have been doing YouTube since I was like 8 years old, and it's something that I have always grown to love more and more as I continue doing it. So the second section that I have for you guys is editing and filming your videos. We are first going to be talking about filming. When you are filming, remember that you are actually talking to people and treat the camera like your friend, because you are actually talking to people. Like, I'm literally talking to somebody right behind the camera right now, and it's you, so hello. It is kind of weird to like sit in front of a camera and be like, oh, hi. As you continue doing it more, you realize that you are actually going to be talking to real people. It is okay to be yourself. You just have to kind of relax into it. I am at fault for not always being the most relaxed, and I try to put up a front sometimes, but I have to remember that this is my video, this is my channel, and I can be as much as me as I want to be, you know? People do really just see through you to see if you are fake, and as you continue filming, you will get more used to being on camera. And it's okay to be nervous, it really is. You just have to be yourself and just relax your body and remember this is you, and people want to see the real you. One thing that I will say to do before you start filming a video in general is to plan out your videos. I either do this on a notebook because I personally like pen and paper, or sometimes I will do it on my computer like I have my notes for this video on right now. But it truly does help that if you plan it out, you plan out what you want to put in your video, you plan out how you want to edit, like certain angles that you want to get as well. That personally like helps me out so much whenever I'm filming a video. I'm just like, oh, what am I supposed to do now? And I can go directly to where I have planned out that video and see what I can do next. So we're going to talk about cameras now, and I know I'm going to say what you hear all the time is to use your phone whenever you first start, and it, like, I'm being so serious, you are not going to regret using your phone whenever you first start out, because I find like with most people, if you start out with your phone and you truly get to see if you like it or if you don't, instead of buying like a $500 to $700 camera and you end up not even liking YouTube, you just wasted $500 to $700 instead of just starting off with your phone, which you already have, or like give it a couple months, give it like 6 months before you decide to go out and buy a camera. And if you are gonna buy a camera, I would recommend the G7X Mark II or the Canon M50. I personally love the Canon M50 a lot more than the G7X, just because I feel like I can do a lot more with the M50 instead of just the G7X, and I heard that those break a lot easier. So now we are gonna get on to editing softwares. I personally use Final Cut. I've been using Final Cut since August. Even before I started using Final Cut, I was using iMovie on my computer whenever I got it, not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before, and I loved it a lot. Like, I could do some hardcore editing on iMovie, and I know there's a lot of videos if you use iMovie on a Mac, but if you don't have a computer and you just have a phone, an iPad, or whatever device that you have, 2 apps that I highly recommend to use is iMovie, because it is now free on the App Store, and Villo. It is a free app, but there is a paid version of it, which is only about $8 to $10, I believe. It is basically Final Cut, but for your phone, and it is amazing, and I love it so much. I know that there are some more out there, but but those are the two best ones that I've used so far. And then going into actual editing, the first thing that I would start off with doing is starting with your rough cut. Cut out all the parts that you do not want. I would cut out the parts that go like so, and just blank pauses throughout each of your sentences. And then I would go on to your zooms, transitions, text that you want to add on. And then the final thing that I would do is add background music. At least for me, that's what I do. And I actually get my background music from hellothematic.com. Hello Thematic is the best free option if you are just starting out and you want to kind of up your game. I actually used to use the audio free music that you can find on YouTube, but one thing I have realized with using that is that you can get copyrighted at any time if they decide that they want to do that with their music. So Hello Thematic is the best option and I highly recommend it. Moving on to thumbnails, I want to make a whole video about thumbnails in general, but I'm going to give you guys my two biggest tips for it. Number one is to get thumbnail inspiration from other videos, and number two is to make multiple thumbnails using different pictures, different fonts, different colors. I usually make about 3 to 6 different thumbnails and I'll send them to my friends and be like, hey, which one would you click on? And my friends usually tell me exactly what they think of it and what I should change. If you guys want a whole video on how to make good thumbnails, then comment down below because I really want to do that video. Now moving into the actual tips that I have for you guys, I came up with 14 of my biggest tips for YouTube and things that you can actually take from this video and apply them to your own channel. First one that I have for you guys is to get tube buddy. I know that if you are watching these how to grow on YouTube videos, people talk about them a lot and it is something that you definitely need if you are a YouTuber. It helps you with your tags, keywords, and being searchable. If you don't know what tags or keywords or being searchable is, tags are the things that you put in your description box. You put your keywords in for the video. So for example, if I was doing a morning routine, I would put my tags or my keyword as morning routine 2021, productive morning routine, or whatever it is. And with those kind of keywords, it helps you become more searchable, which people can find your channel through. But TubeBuddy is a really big help with that. Second one is consistency. Consistency is key with anything. If you post on the same day, the same time, every week, your videos are more likely to be pushed because YouTube loves consistency. They want to see that you are actually using their platform and not just posting once a month and you're posting every single week. And I would highly recommend having a certain time, a certain day that you do upload a video because it truly does help you in the end. The third one is your personality. This is one that I don't think people talk about enough. And what I mean by personality is people can tell when you are being fake. I was actually watching a few of my videos back the other day and I could just like I could tell that I was being fake. Fake was definitely the wrong word for me to use whenever I'm talking in this part. I meant to say like it just really wasn't the real me, kind of. Not that I was being fake or like not really like being myself. Like I was being myself, but fully, if that makes any kind of sense. But I did not mean to use the word fake. It's just not truly being myself. And lately in my more recent videos, I have been truly more myself. So that is what I meant. Not gonna lie, like that truly is not me, and I want to be more myself on my channel, which is something that I am having to learn, but it's not bad. I'm just telling you right now because it's taken me like a good bit to realize I just want to be and I need to be more myself on my channel. But it is something that you learn with continuing filming and editing. You realize this, and it truly just comes down to confidence and being confident in who you are and being real with yourself. Number 4 is to plan ahead. I know I already talked about this, but I'm gonna go over it again. I plan out my videos by quarter, meaning every 3 months I make another list of videos that I want to do and I try to set them to a specific day that I'm gonna upload them. And I also like to stay a week ahead. So right now I'm actually filming this video the week that my haul went up from last week, and this video is going to be going up on I think the first Saturday of February, and by the time that you're seeing this video I'm already gonna have my other video for next week filmed. So I don't know if that's kind of confusing. It kind of does sound confusing whenever I say it out loud, but planning ahead, staying a week ahead will help you out so much. I'm not even kidding. And just planning your videos out quarterly helps so much. I also do keep a master list of all the videos that I want to do in the year. The 5th tip that I have is if you are a micro influencer, which is 10,000 and under, is that you want to make searchable and popular content. If it's a trend, you're going to want to hop on it. Or if it's a super popular video that's going around, you are going to want to hop on that so you can become more searchable. And I promise you guys, it will help you grow. For example, like morning routine routines, night routines, day in my life. Those are very searchable videos, and if you do one, you are gonna get a lot more views than, let's say, like a weekly vlog. But it's a really good idea to do those type of videos, especially whenever you first start out. The sixth tip that I have for you guys is all about watch time. I'm sure if you were subscribed to Annie or watched some of her videos, you would know what watch time is. Thanks to her, I have learned so much about watch time and just how important it is. Watch time is how long people stay watching your videos. So if I make a 10-minute video and people watch only 5 minutes of that video, I'm only gonna get 5 minutes of that watch time. And watch time is just something so important that if you get more watch time, then YouTube will start pushing out your content because it's keeping more people on their app and on your channel. Basically, how you get longer watch time, it just goes straight back to editing and filming and being yourself. If you have good editing, if you have a good personality, if you have a good video idea, then people are gonna wanna watch you. And it just all correlates with each other, which is something that I have noticed in the past couple months of doing YouTube. The seventh tip that I have for you guys is to keep an eye on your analytics. And for this one specifically, I would go through and see when people are clicking off of your video and just knowing your watch time. So let's say you have like 500 views on one video. If people don't say to watch that whole entire video, you're not really getting that much watch time. So you're gonna wanna go back on that video and see when people are clicking off to learn from that, and so you can grow your channel more and fix what you did wrong in the last video that you did to get people to stay longer. The eighth tip is another thing that I wish people would just talk more about, is just staying inspired. There is a time in every YouTuber's career each year where they're just like, I don't really feel like doing this anymore, and they just get bored of what they're making, and you do not want that to happen to you. So ways that you can stay inspired is going on Pinterest, going on Instagram, watching other YouTube videos, and just kind of getting video ideas from it. I've learned that once I start getting into that rut, I need to go back and go on Pinterest and just try to think of new creative video ideas that I can get myself excited for to film. But everybody goes through that, and you just really need to stay inspired. The ninth tip is something that I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say it once, and I'm gonna need you all to listen to it. Do not do sub for sub. It will not help your channel at all. I know it's a huge rabbit hole to just spiral down into, but sub for sub does not help you at all. What you're truly gaining is just subscribers who really don't care about your content. Now, this is something that I am very guilty of and I have learned from, is that sub for sub just really does not work. If you truly like their videos, subscribe to them. If they truly like your videos, they're gonna subscribe to you. I would just not rely on sub for sub to get your subscribers, and it's kind of annoying whenever people DM me and they're like sub for sub, and I'm like, I don't do that. It's just because it truly does not help me grow, because if you actually like my videos, you would subscribe. Number 10, which is something I don't think people think about that often, but engaging on other YouTubers' channels, like commenting and liking their videos, will help you as well. Because sometimes I do find myself scrolling through the comments and I click on somebody's channel and I'm like, hey, I like this person's videos, and I end up subscribing to them and binging all of their videos. And because I'm also commenting, I know that that's probably happening back to me, and YouTube likes people who are active on their platform, so they're gonna start pushing you out as well. But don't be commenting things like check me out or like sub for sub, because nobody likes that. So number 11 is something that whenever I heard this, it just kind of hit different, is to be patient and don't think that you deserve it. Because if you think that you deserve it, you're not gonna get it. Like if you're like, I deserve to have as many subscribers as them, no, nobody likes that. Don't have that kind of energy, because nobody wants that kind of energy. Number 12 is something that I kind of said a little bit earlier. I'm gonna go over it again. Is to have an eye-catching thumbnail, profile picture, and banner, and to make it cohesive. There are a few YouTubers who do an amazing job at having a cohesive profile picture, thumbnails, and their banner, and it just looks so amazing. And you can always get inspiration from other YouTubers as well. If you like their profile picture, if you like their thumbnail, if you like their banner, there's that much more chance of you subscribing to them. So why wouldn't you think it wouldn't work for you? Number 13 is just, it's amazing, and I'm gonna say it to you guys because it's something that I have recently learned and it helped me so much, is to think like a viewer while watching your own video. Before you decide to export your video and you're like, I finished editing, re-watch your own video. Set your phone aside and re-watch it. If there becomes a point that you're just like kind of getting bored, or you're reaching for your phone or anything, then it's more of a chance that your subscribers are probably gonna be doing the same exact thing and they're gonna click off your video. So re-watch your video, think like a viewer, see if you truly like it, and then upload it. And the last tip that I have for you guys is to only post content that you are proud of. If it's like a video that you're just like, I don't care, you're not gonna be proud of it and you're probably gonna hate it. So why not post videos that you are truly proud of? So my camera's dying, so I'm gonna try to do this outro really quick. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that these tips did help you, because these are things I wish I knew before I started my own YouTube channel that I'm just learning now, like 5 years later. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.